Hi friends, welcome back to Wired Digitally. Today I am going to discuss about command line in AutoCAD software. So before we begin, please don't forget to subscribe our channel and don't forget to click the bell icon to get the notifications of my new videos. Let's start. So once you open the AutoCAD software, the user interface can be seen like this. So the version of the AutoCAD software can be seen at the top of the user interface as I am showing here. Followed by that, you can see the ribbon toolbar, which is inactive right now because we are not starting any drawing in the AutoCAD software. In the left panel, you can see something related to the drawing tools. You can open files that you have already opened in the AutoCAD software. You can start working from the remaining work that you have left there. And this is the start drawing icon. Once you click this, you can start designing your design in the AutoCAD software. Next to this, you got 3 recent documents that the AutoCAD providing for you that you have completed in the AutoCAD software recently. Now to start a drawing in the AutoCAD software, simply click Start Drawing icon. Once you click this, it will open you a new sheet. The very first command that we need to perform in the AutoCAD software is units. We need to set the units firstly. The command for units is UN enter. So once you click the unit command, you will get a pop-up screen like this, and I have explained this in the previous video. Now I am simply using it as decimal and the precision to 0.0 and angle type as decimal degrees and its precision to 0 and the unit scales to millimeters. So these are the units that I am going to set for this drawing sheet so that I can perform according with it. Now I completed the units command. Now let's learn about line, the command line. You can draw a line by clicking the line command from the ribbon toolbar. You can see there. Or you can simply type command for the line as L, enter. You can see here the line command is activated. Both make the same changes to their AutoCAD software drawing sheet. Now you can see the specific point as some description just below your cursor. This is nothing but your dynamic input. If you want to make it on or off, you should go to these 3 dots, click on these 3 dots, and you can find here as dynamic input. Once you click here, the option you can see it here. This is the option. Once you click this, you cannot see that description just below your cursor. I recommend you to use this dynamic input for your better usage of your AutoCAD software. I'm clicking on it. So I got it. So firstly, I need to specify a point. I'm clicking somewhere. I'm clicking somewhere. See, I can draw a line anywhere in my space, but if you can observe, once I go to perpendicular, it is automatically showing that it is a vertical line exactly 90 degrees making with the x-axis. So this happens. How this happens? The AutoCAD software will help us to get where the vertical line and where the horizontal lines are there. It will help us to draw the perfect vertical line, perfect horizontal line with respect to the x-axis or y-axis. You can see the angle here even. It is exactly 90 degrees with the x-axis. And whereas, what if you go towards x-axis? See, again the AutoCAD software is helping us to draw exactly the horizontal line with respect to x-axis, which is perfectly parallel to the x-axis. So this process of identifying the x-axis and y-axis with respect to that green line is nothing but polar tracking. So AutoCAD software has a feature called polar tracking, which will help you to identify the perfect horizontal line and perfect vertical line in the AutoCAD software itself. So where does this polar tracking have? This ortho mode. See, this is a polar tracking. Restrict the cursor to specific angles. Polar tracking. Once you click this, you cannot find any horizontal or vertical line. It will be very difficult for you to draw a perfect horizontal line and perfect vertical line. Of course, you can type the angle as 0 degrees or 90 degrees, but it will take some time. Instead of that, you can draw a line with using the polar tracking feature. For example, I want to draw a length of 2500 as horizontal. So this is a line of exactly 2500 with respect to the length, and then I'm going to draw the, see, I'm zooming in or out using my scroll button. If I scroll down, it is zooming in. If I scroll out, it is zooming out. So again, I want to draw a line of 2500. So this is how I am drawing the lines in the AutoCAD software. Now what if I want to go back, or if I want to cancel the last line that I have drawn? There are two ways to cancel the last line. One is simply clicking this undo. You will simply click this one as undo, and you can press simply U, enter. See, the last line also has been removed from the AutoCAD software. So I am drawing a 2500 line. See, this is what the mistakes that generally people do. Once I click 2500, I did not mention any kind of angle and did not follow polar tracking. So it has drawn with some angle, whatever it has taken. So again I am pressing undo, U, enter. I should make sure that the green line has been appearing. Now I am just typing 2500 as my length of the line, and then again I am making sure that green line has been appearing for me, and 2500 is the next line. And the next line will be again the horizontal line. It is nothing but I am trying to draw a square with respect to line by using the line command. And there is a command that AutoCAD helps you to make it easier for you to draw some squares or any closed objects. Instead of clicking this, you can simply use this close. You can simply click this close. That AutoCAD command will close the object that you have drawn, and which is nothing but it is trying to join the start point and the end point for you, and it will exit the line command. So this is how you can use the line command in the AutoCAD software. Now there are some other tools that you need to know about the line command. Especially you should know about OSnap, the command OSnap. What is OSnap? So to learn that, let us draw a line from this point to this point. See, OSnap, you can understand OSnap from this point. Once I am going here, it is automatically showing a square, a green square there. That means it is exactly the point of intersection of these two lines. That is the reason it is exactly showing that point. We can draw it easily. Without using the tool, you will get more technical errors. For example, due to some vision errors, I simply click somewhere here after offing this OSnap. Let me explain you. This is OSnap, I am offing it, so I cannot see that point now. So I am simply clicking somewhere, like I am assuming the point would be here, and I am clicking there, and I am pressing escape, which means it is coming out of the command. Now when you zoom out it, you can feel that the line exactly meets that point, but when you zoom in, there is some technical error where the point, this line can never meet this point. This line is not at all meeting this point. So these are the technical errors that we should take care while drawing some lines or while drawing some plans in our AutoCAD software. So OSnap, Object Snap is the tool that AutoCAD has given for us to help us to draw the perfect line segments. So it is very easy for me to draw two lines joining 2 points. Now what if you want to draw a line from this point perpendicular to this line? It is a square, of course it meets at the midpoint for this line. Also when it is a rectangle, it is very difficult for you to draw a perpendicular line because you don't know where it meets the line perpendicularly. So Object Snaps are already provided for us the perpendicular OSnap tool, so that we can make sure it is on and we can start drawing by using the line command in this way. See, you can see the perpendicular symbol on that line. Once you click on this, so it will be the perfect perpendicular line for you. So this is how you should draw the perpendicular lines. Also, let's see how to draw a midpoint. So because it is a square, as I told, the perpendicular point and the midpoint overlaps to each other. So I'm offing perpendicular O snap. Now for that I'm taking some line command. Now if you can see the shape on the line. When you're drawing the perpendicular line, you can see the perpendicular symbol, but when you're drawing the point, you can see the square symbol. But for the midpoint, you can see a triangle symbol for every line segment. For every line segment, the midpoint, the shape for the midpoint is, you can see as triangle symbol. So if I want to join these 2 points, I can simply use O-snap tools, which is very accurate for you, and you cannot make any kind of mistakes while using O-snap tool. This is how it will help you out. So friends, this is how to use a line command in the AutoCAD software. You have learned this. I'll make you practice few more exercises on this in the next video. So if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe our channel and click the bell icon to get the notifications of my new videos.